Today is a historic occasion. Today, academics who have been accused of being in ivory towers and not caring about the people are going out to the streets, in buses, in trains, in vans, in boats and all, trying to reach the people of this country to raise the very serious concern about the threat that is facing education. So with that preamble, I read out certain, just brief you on the million signature campaign that FUTA is launching today in an attempt to curb the very serious erosion into education. Our launch, FUTA's petition campaign, is called Save Sri Lankan Schools and Universities, because today public education is under severe stress. Public education, which has served the people for so long, which has given social mobility to the people, which has created a near social revolution, which has been the backbone of democracy, that is under stress. There have been severe cuts on government spending on education. The cut in investment in education and higher education since 2005, when the current president came to office, is really alarming. The government, of the paltry investment in education, the government spent only 0.52 of the GDP on the universities. Today it has declined to 0.27 of the GDP, and actually in 2010 it declined to 0.27% and much lower in 2012. It is very important for the government to increase spending on higher education so that universities and other places can become centers of excellence and provide the highest level of service to the state, private sector, and the people. Now, there's unnecessary and a dangerous trend of interference in schools and education. This is increasing. Universities and schools are centers of education and should be free of interference by external forces so that people can learn, teach, and think without fear. Society benefits through new thoughts, ideas, and knowledge. External interference destroys learning. This trend needs to be curbed, as it is destroying the culture of critical thinking and knowledge that should take place in all centers of education. With these concerns in mind, we ask for greater investment in education and the preservation of a free and healthy system of education so that schools need not be shut down, teacher education and training will be strengthened, qualified teachers shall be retained in all schools irrespective of location, universities will increase student numbers, universities will attract, recruit, and retain the most qualified people, universities will provide education of a very high standard to a large number of people. We demand increased allocation for all sectors of education and an expenditure of 6% of the GDP on education in 2 years. We demand to preserve the autonomy of schools and universities from undue and personalized political interference. Universities and schools should be allowed to maintain and improve their roles as centers where education is and academics can collaborate with others in serving the people. The state has a responsibility toward the people where education is concerned. We demand that all educational reforms go through a consultative process with concerned sections of the people. Thank you.